once you are labeled a survivor, most people around you, they just have no idea that you're still struggling. And don't get me wrong, we are so grateful that we survived, but surviving is not thriving.
And that's our core mission, to empower you to love yourself and know you are stronger and more beautiful than ever before. We see you, we understand, and we are here to help.
So this is Heidi. She was diagnosed twice. 2 years after the original diagnosis, it returned on her scar, and she had a very extreme treatment. Started grad school. Her mission is to help others see what's on the other side.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's been a wild ride, and I'm not done yet. We're talking about a wild child coming in.
Look at her. She's got fairy hair. You know what? That is a wild child inside of there. Mm-hmm. So today, yes, of course, we're going to show her that soft, glamorous side, but why don't we go a little wild on her? See, I think she's going to be in too.
I am.
All right, let's go.
I'm Heidi. I was first diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in 2012, and I just had a double mastectomy done. We chose not to do chemo or radiation wasn't recommended. And then almost exactly 2 years later, I found a lump on my scar, and it had come back. It hadn't spread, so then it was chemo, radiation. I had to be put into menopause. I'm on exemestane. We tried all 3 of the AIs, and exemestane is the least painful. It causes me 24/7 pain. The pain is a constant reminder about cancer. There were a few dark times. I did go into depression for a little bit, and I kind of talked myself out of it. I wrote down everything in a journal, and since then I've been journaling, and recently I've started meditating and stuff. So I'm thinking less about the cancer than I used to, because the meditation has actually been really helpful. Before cancer, I was just doing part-time bartending. I'm also very crafty, so I was designing handbags. I just started learning how to design my own handbags, and that's when I was diagnosed. I got so many compliments on all the stuff I was making. My husband's like, why don't you make it a business? So between my second and third surgeries, we started H. Kelly Designs, and I did that for about 5 years. Counseling is super important. Even if you're one of those people who doesn't believe that you need to talk to everybody, because that's what I was. And I was a ball of nervous energy until I finally found my person. After my second diagnosis was when I started seeing somebody, and it has helped tremendously, amazingly, unbelievably. So I am now getting my master's in clinical mental health, so that I can help other people with cancer. I want to specialize in cancer. Before cancer too, I've never been fully comfortable with my body. And now I've had a really hard time. I actually only just about 2 weeks ago started looking at myself in the mirror again. Something I learned from school. Trying to be able to look myself in the mirror and be more comfortable with who I am, because it's not going to change. So it was the first time I looked at myself in the mirror again. It probably had been 2 years since the last time I looked in the mirror, and I cried. But since then, every day I look in the mirror and I don't cry. So I'm working on that. It was so much fun. I felt like a princess and a fairy and a rock star. And what was great is, even though this was all because of cancer, I really didn't think about my cancer almost at all today. So that in itself, any time that I can go for periods of time where I don't think about it is awesome. So I'm so happy. I can't. This was so much fun. Yeah. I'm going to have a smile on my face for like a week.
Everything's clean.
Nice.
Ready to go?
Yes.
She was amazing. Those shoes. Those shoes she brought in. Oh my God. Crystallized love buttons and multicolored. I will say, I was so excited to bust out a blue lip on her.
Yeah. She owned it.
She owned it.
She owned
That was exciting today, and she was exciting, and she was so happy to let it out. That was a good day.
Good day, great day. Feeling it.
Feeling it.
Yes.
I just got finished looking at all my photos from Beautiful Self, and words can't describe how freaking amazing they are. I never felt that beautiful, and these pictures are unbelievable, guys. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for how awesome they are. I even have tears. So thank you.